has a mix of a lot of things, including kinds of literary criticism, but it has, mixed in with travel stories, it has celebrity profiles. And I think one challenge with that is sort of the performative nature of celebrity. But then I'm thinking also in a small town, be it in the United States or in Africa, there's also, and you can disagree, but it feels like there's a performative nature, a way that people talk about themselves that you have to make sense of as a writer. Have you found that can you take a person on the street in the American South or in Africa at face value, or are you struggling with issues of what they're really meaning in the sense that a celebrity might?
That's a very good question. A celebrity is, you say the performative person, is someone who's been interviewed 1,000 times. I interviewed Robin Williams, Elizabeth Taylor, and I talked to various other celebrities. But take those two. Imagine the number of times they've been interviewed. What I tried to do with them to get at it was just spend more time with them and see them in different situations, and then also talk to their friends. I mean, my interview with Elizabeth Taylor was enhanced greatly by my talking to Rod Steiger. Rod Steiger said he saw Elizabeth Taylor on television. He said he realized that she was suffering from depression because he had suffered from depression. And then he reached out to her. He went and he took her for hot dogs. And so I approached Elizabeth Taylor through other people, Mike Nichols, Michael Jackson. And I got, it's a bit like Rashomon. You the more people you talk to, the different facets of the personalities emerge. Talking to a person in a village in Africa, you're getting someone who has perhaps never been asked a question about how much money they make, or the crops that they grow, or how many children they have, or how old they are, or where they went to school, or what was their first memory. And they may not have even spoken to that many outsiders before. So you're talking to someone who is, it's not naive exactly, but innocent of scrutiny or of interview. And that person also may wonder why you're asking the question and may not give you all the information. The whole secret to writing is spending time. I mean, I often say that people say, "Oh, what's writing like?" And I said, well, writing is really about sitting. I mean, you're sitting at your desk. You're not writing. You're sitting. You're thinking. And travel isn't all about writing. It's really about spending time with the people that you're talking to. Anthropologists would say the same thing. I mean, the great anthropologists are people who live for extended periods of time with people. Margaret Mead or Malinowski in Papua New Guinea, or Colin Turnbull in Africa. I mean, name any great anthropologist, and it's someone who spent time with people. So it's just time, intensity, and else, another way is making a friend of the person, befriending them. I felt at the end of talking to Robin Williams that he was a friendly guy. I mean, I felt I had some rapport with him. With Elizabeth Taylor, the last word that she asked a friend, is Paul married? I mean, she didn't see me as a partner, but she got interested in me in a way that was helpful to the interview. So, I mean, I think it's just a question of how much time you put into it. It's not like the kind of journalism where you go for a day, you talk to someone, and you have to file a story that night. I've done that as a journalist, but that's not the best way of doing a portrait of a person or doing, say, a figure in a landscape.